Hey guys, DPG here, and I wanted to talk to you guys again about attention deficit disorder. And I hate to even use that term because it feels like I'm just ascribing something like it's a disease, that we all have the same thing. And I don't think of it that way. In fact, I've chosen to rename it MADD, MADD, and that's my attention deficit disorder. Uh, I call it a disorder not because it's in the psychological textbooks or the psychiatry textbooks, but because I definitely have major issues with attention, and it has affected every part of my life since I was a very small child. And it affects my acting incredibly, to an incredible extent as well. Relationships, everything, because it literally makes you a different person from most other people. They're talking and they look at you like you're listening, and you think you are listening until suddenly you find your mind is gone somewhere else and you missed a big chunk of the conversation because you were thinking about something else, because your mind hears a trigger and it's like a branch. Your brain branches off and attaches itself to that word or concept or whatever it was that it finds interesting. You may be trying to listen, but your brain finds something else interesting, and so you find yourself thinking about that. And then you snap out of it and you go, "Oh, what happened? I missed the whole part of, how to create a function if you're in math class, or you miss this crucial information that allows you to move forward in things." And then you're stuck because, you have to go back and read the text, but of course there's no explanation that goes along with it. So anyway, the point is, with acting, it's very difficult because you're trying to remember lines all the time because your brain wants to just go off and do all these other things, whereas the normal brain is able to stick to what it is that it's doing, right? Today we're playing this role, which is based on these words, whereas my brain wants to just look at, look at the camera. Oh, that's cool. Meanwhile, I missed the director saying action, or I missed what my fellow actor was saying to me, and I'm not completely locked in. So it's really, really difficult to deal with. It also makes me very frustrated, which can, make me potentially lash out at other people. So I just wanted to say that ADD, MAD, my ADD, so you can call it MAD because it's your ADD too, is a real thing. And if you feel like you have it because you get in big trouble, meaning you get lost and confused, you're doing really badly in school, all of these things I suffered from, but you might have some really high level intelligence and abilities in some things, it's real. And address it. Don't ignore it. Get help if you can. I actually never have, but I'm thinking about trying to see what can be done aside from just taking drugs. And recognize that what it does for me is that it makes me have to repeat something over and over and over and over. I need to practice, 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 because then I get it. And when I get it, I become one of the best at whatever it is I'm doing. But the first few times, and if the practice and the repetition doesn't happen within a relatively short period of time, then I have to start all over again. So it's rough. It makes you seem like a complete dumbass, honestly, because you're just like, your brain's, huh? Squirrel? You're like that, golden retriever in the movie Up. Squirrel? And you're like, wait, what did I miss? A lot. So there it is. Just thought I would get that out there. It's a big deal for people who have it. And, a lot of people say they have it, but if you really have it, because you can't control what you're concentrating on. And it doesn't matter how important something might be. Like, what are you supposed to do if your parachute doesn't open? I actually went through that in a solo free fall parachuting class. They told me a bunch of stuff, but I was fascinated by something that they said, and I wanted to stick with that. Like, the ripcord. Well, that's cool. I wonder what it's made of. I wonder how hard it is to pull out. And then he's like, okay, so that's what you do if your parachute doesn't open. Huh? What? So there it is, guys. Take from it what you will. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. If you want to get the best acting career coach, really, on earth, then hit me up, David at hackhollywood.com, or leave a message in the comment section below. Talk to you soon.